back to another Friday Finish Lines. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel, where I take motivational quotes and use them on different topics to inspire you guys in your everyday lives, and not only to use these words and inspire yourself, but use them to inspire those around you. With that being said, my topic of discussion today is excuses, and how we all have them, and how it all takes us away from our opportunities and takes us away from feeling like we're enough, and takes us away from actually doing the things that we say we want to do. With that being said, I have two amazing quotes for you guys today. Let's get started. Alright guys, start you guys off with the first quote. This comes from Anonymous, and this person says, "Excuses will always be there for you. Opportunity won't." Like I said in the beginning, when we make these excuses, when we make these false ideas in our heads that we're not good enough, or that we don't have the tools to do certain things, or that we haven't done something because of this situation or that situation, then it never happens. And that opportunity, when it is presented to us, it just passes us by. Because we think that we are not good enough or that we are not ready, we let these opportunities pass us by, and then they don't come back again for maybe another year or two, or maybe a couple months, whatever it may be. Opportunity is always presenting itself to you, because if you weren't ready, it would not show itself. So a lot of times when we are presented with opportunity, most of us don't take it because we are afraid of failure, we are afraid of what's gonna happen, we don't think we're good enough, or we think that this is just too good to be true and that it's gonna backfire on us in a couple of days or whatever. So that's what I'm trying to get in here in your minds today, is that this type of mindset, having these excuses that deters you from actually trying to do things, you need to let it go. You need to put in the past, and you need to be present in what's happening. All of us make mistakes. All of us maybe feel like we're not good enough just because of all the world around us. That's a big part of comparing our lives to other people's. Get rid of that ideal as well, but stop making excuses. Take accountability for what's happened to you. Oh, I can't do this because I'm still focused on that, or oh, I'll get to this when I'm finished with that, or oh, I'm just not in the right mind. No, when are you going to be ready? When is it going to be the moment for you to do the things that you say you want to do without making those excuses? And so my next quote for you guys, from Jason Harvey, he says, "Most people who haven't reached their potential have a long list of excuses for why they haven't." And this is a really big one for me, because I'm not really big on when people complain about certain things. I understand that life is hard, and things are happening in the world, and people they complain. There's some things they want to complain about. Nothing's ever perfect. I mean, I guess I still complain sometimes, don't get me wrong, but I really try not to, because that creates this mindset that maybe you have experienced and that I've experienced before, that it's okay to play the victim every time. Oh my God, man, I'm not getting a promotion, or I'm not doing this because Jim over here is always doing more than me, because my boss hates me, or blah, blah, blah. No, you gotta stop putting the blame on other people. You gotta stop putting the moments that you fall short on other people. You need to take accountability. That's how you get rid of making excuses. When you take accountability and you be responsible for the things that happen in your life, then you can move forward. Yes, I understand that maybe growing up, your life wasn't that stable, or things weren't that great. Maybe you didn't have a dad, or you didn't have a mom growing up, or maybe you guys struggled and you lived paycheck to paycheck. But I've met people, and I've heard stories of other people who have had just as bad as life as you, maybe, and maybe even worse life as you, and they have made it on top because they kept themselves to accountability. They realized that I can't make excuses for the people around me. Or even for myself, I have to be accountable for things that happened in the past. I have to be accountable for the things that happen now, and I will be held accountable for the things that happen in the future, because this is your life and no one's gonna live it for you. So my question for you is, what excuses are you making, and how are you going to get rid of them? Alright guys, I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Thank you guys for joining me here on my Friday Finish Lines. I appreciate each and every one of you. Check out my Instagram. I got new content going on in there. TikTok as well. I still post my YouTube shorts on here as well. So check those out. I thank each and every one of you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let people know what you do to stop making excuses, and how that has helped you further yourself in your career. With that being said, make sure you drink your water, stay safe, and be kind to each other. All right, I'll see you next week.